Okay, so today we're going to be talking about our insulation vacuum. The main unit is actually right here. To turn it. A little bit more. Okay, so this is the main unit. Essentially, this is just a big engine that spins in a certain direction. There's a propeller in here, and it's going to pull debris in here and then shoot it out the side. On the side right here is where you would hook up these big bags. I think they're, I don't know, like 72 cubic feet or something like that. So this insulation vacuum is used when you have insulation in a house, in an attic, the loose kind, not the stuff that's in rolls. The stuff that's in rolls is just going to have to be manually pulled out. But if you have the loose debris kind, and let's say you had an infestation of squirrels, a bunch of water damage, something that has caused a large portion of the insulation to be ruined, you got to get it out. So what we've got is this power head here is going to hook to about 200 feet of hose. We're going to have various sizes of hose. We're going to have some 6-inch hose, 4-inch hose, and then various couplers to hook it together. Can you turn it so we've got this right here? Yeah, a little bit more, actually. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is we've got some adapters. We've got 4-inch and 6-inch adapters, because you're going to have hoses in different lengths. They're going to, hose gets damaged in the rental. It might start off with 100 feet. It's got a weak point, so we've got to cut it. So we might have a 60 foot and a 40 foot piece. With these connectors, they're actually going to swivel. So this will make it easier to get the hose in and out. Sometimes it's actually nicer to have 2 sections of hose with a swivel than one long hose, because hoses get kind of twisted up. But anyways, we're going to have 6-inch and 4-inch. So we'll start with 4-inch up at the top, and it's going to hook to this lance. It's about a 3 foot long metal pipe. Let me grab that and I'll bring it over. It's this piece right here. Very important that we get this back. We have one of these for the vacuum. We also have one for the blower. So this, just disconnected because we didn't tape it. This you would actually have in the attic, sucking up the material. It's going to go through all the hoses, okay? We have this box right here, which is a transition piece. What you can have up in these attics, you could have chunks of 2x4, various material that you don't want going into the main power unit. So what happens, the material will get sucked in, coming in from this way here. There's actually a little arrow on the side that shows you where. It's going to come in through the bottom. Any heavy items will be trapped down below, and then the rest of the material is going to go through this hose and then back into the vacuum. So when you get your load slip to either to load up the customer, we want to see how many of these transition pieces are on the load slip, okay? And then when it's coming back in, we also want to make sure we get all these back. So nothing on this item is inexpensive. These are, I don't know, $50, $60. These are somewhere between $80 and $100. That lance piece that I showed you is used to suck the material out. I want to say that's $200. And then this fancy metal box, ballpark, I don't know, $300, $500. So all this stuff is expensive. We need to get it back. Now, the other thing you need to make sure of is that these hoses are clean internally. We charge the customers to if we have to clean it, and that money goes back to the warehouse employees. We want it clean, but if it comes back dirty and it needs to be cleaned, you guys are the ones who are going to be doing it. We want to make sure that you reap the benefits from that. So if we do charge a cleaning fee, it's going to go to you guys, but we need to know that the machine is dirty so we can charge the customer. I think that's going to cover it. You're going to have various hose lengths. Just make sure when it comes back in, everything that went out comes back in. If any hoses are damaged, we need to check it out. We either need to tape them or replace them. So that's going to cover everything for today. Like I said, various hoses, various transition pieces. Check your load slip. Make sure that the customer's getting everything on the load slip, and then make sure that that's also what's coming back. This isn't, you know, as easy as, say, a jackhammer. When a jackhammer comes in, you got a jackhammer 2 bits. That's an easy one to give the customer a piece of paper. If this machine's coming back, let the counter guys know that it's back. It might take us 5 minutes to check this out. The customer's just gonna have to wait. Because if we miss a piece, I mean, this machine rents for, think about maybe $200. If we don't get this box back, we've lost money. You know, and if we are constantly having to replace things, we don't make money, and that's not good. So there you go, the installation vacuum. Good stuff.